Namaste. Today is chapter 5. Okay. Just want to check how many shlokas are there. Like 30 something, maybe 40. Oh, it's longer than I think. Alright, 50, and many of them are long shlokas. So 50 shlokas, and about a third of them to a half of them are really harsh shlokas. You know what? I'm gonna go all out for this. Gonna use my medicine a little more thoroughly, and I'm making this mic work for me from now on. I figured out if you could figure out what the priority is for whatever you're doing, what's like the first three most important things. Okay, so let me. Yeah. You know, I'll push it through, and if I have really a lot of trouble, then I'll use my medicine. That's how I'll do it. But am I sure about that? Just one of those things, you know. Okay, Namaste. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Panchamudhyaya Shri Shukam Vacham Devari Tyunadyan Roshapah Guru Nam Maitrayamasi Namagadhabotama Kushat Topasarutya Jyutapasha Ma Shudataha Kushat Topasarutya Jyutapava Shudataha Kushat Topasarutya Jyutapava Shudataha Papracha Chang Saunshilya Pitrapataha Saunshilya Pitrapataha Vidran Uvanchang Sukhayam Kalmanui Karoti Loko Na Taiha Sukham Panya Duparamam Pam Binandatan Puyasatatan Eva Tuhakam Yadatra Yukatam Bhagavana Padananaha Janasyam Kuroshana de Vimukhasyam Taivan Datalmashilasyam Sudohakitasyam Anugraha Yeha Charananti Nunam Putani Bhavyani Janardanasyam Tatasadu Variyan Disham Valtasam Sham Naha Samratito Bhagavan Yana Bumsam Purodi Satito Yachachati Bhagati Pure Chinyanam Sang Tatatava Tigamam Puranam Karoti Kalmanui Kurata Bataro Yanyat Matanantro Yanyat Matanantro Bhagavam Satriya Tishah Yatang Sasaljagra Idam Nirihah Samsatang Piam Porotatim Jagato Vitate Yatang Punah Sevakang Idam Niveshyam Shate Guhayam Sang Devorotatiha Yogeshivara Ti Shivara Eka Etadanu Prabeshadwo Bahutang Yatang Sit Guri Donan Bit Tatate 드비자 고수랑아누엄 드비자 고수랑아누엄 구슈에마야 깔마노여 발따라 파 페다이흐 깔마노여 발따라 페다이흐 마노나 드르비아티아피 셔르는 바탕 나흐 시 수슈로카마올레 시장리땅 수슈로카마올레 짜리땅 모르땅니 야스타트트바 페다이라티 로카나토 야이스타트트바 페다이라티 로카나토 로카나 로카는 사하 로카방라는 아치클라르 바디아트랑 히 살바사트트바니까야 페도 피크르타흐 살바사트트바니까야 페도 티크르타흐 브라티타흐 얘는 브라장나 무타 아트마칼마루 방아티타나 아트마칼마루 방아피타나 자 피당 비아타트땅 나라야노 비시바스르가트 마요니레타츠짱 비시바스르가트 비시바스르가 마요니레타츠짱 노 발노야 비프라바리야 바라바레슈엄 바가바는 브라땅아니 슈르땅아니 메 비앙사무카다 비쿠시나무 아프르푸누마 kushurula sukha bahanam desha murate kurushana katha murate kat kasatarapunu yang tatil tapado pitana tasatreshu bah suri piridu yamanat 야흐 갈노나 두임 부르셔스야 양또 바가퍼라당 게하라팀 치나드띠 문알비바쿠슐 문일비바쿠슐 바가바드구노남 사카비테 파라타마하 그르슈노흐 야스미는 느르놈 그라미아 수카누바다일 밑딜 맞딜 그러히 땅 그라미아 수카누바다일 맞딜 그러히 땅 누하레흐 까타얌. Sorry, my music is it's either too loud or too low. There's never like anything in between. Sorry. Meow. I wish things were more automatic. That's what I wish. Okay, here we go. 상 시라드다 타나시아 비발타마나 니라크티마니야트라 까로티 봄사흐 아레흐 바다 누스무르티 닐브르타시앙 사마스타투 허카 비아야마슈 다트테 단초지야 쇼지야 나비도 누쇼제 단초지야 쇼지야 나비도 누쇼제 땅초지야 쇼지야 나비도 비도누 쇼제 땅초지야 쇼지야 나비도누 쇼제 땅초지야 쇼지야 나비도누 쇼제 아레흐 까타얌 비무카 나케나 구쇼이노티 데보님이 셔스투 여셔마 율브로탕 바다가티 스무르티 나무 다다시야 가우쇼라바 샬마 다툴하레흐 까타메바 까타수 사라무 우드투르티야 부시페피아 이방을 따바는 토 시방양 나흐 길다야 딜타길테흐 상 빌시바자는 마스티티 사미야 마알테 그르따 바따라흐 브라그르히 따샤크티흐 자강하라 깔마누여티 부르쇼누이 양니 시바라흐 길다야 따니 마히야무 Shri Shukang Vangchang Sa Evam Bhagavana Parashuddha Kushatutran Kaushara Bilmuniha Pumsam Nihashreya Saltena Tamaha Bahumana Yana Maitreya Uvangchang Satu Purushottam Tavayang Sato Lokana Satvanuguru Hunotang Satvanuguru Hunotang Kiltim Pitanan Vayang Loke Atmano Tokushaja Atmanaha Naitacha Chitram Tivayi Kushat Dalbara Kushat Dalbadara Yano Biryaja Kushat Dalbana Kushat Dalbadara Kushat Dalbadara Yana Biryaja Gurhi Tunanya Pabena Yatatvayang Hariri Shivaraha Mananda Vyashapad Bhagavana Praja Samyamano Yamaha Pratuha Kushwatre Pujishuyo Yam Jataha Satyavati Sutante Pavan Bhagavato Nityam Samamataha Sanugasyaha Yasyam Jinyanopadeshaya Madishad Bhagavana Prajana Ata te Bhagavaral Lili Bhagavaral Lila Yogama Yoru Purpurum Hitang Ata te Bhagavaral Lila Yogama Yoru Purum Hitang Bhagavaral Lila Yogama Yoru Purum Hitang Vishvasatitiyud Bhavanan Daltan Balnoyamyanu Bulbashaha Bhagavanekam Sedamagara Atamatam Vipuhu Atamachanugatam Bhatama Nana Matyu Palakushonaha Samay Esho Datan Drashutwa Na Pashya Durashya Mekaratu Menesananta Mibantamanam Subhuta Shakatira Subhuta Duraka Sam Pam Etasya Sanandarashutwa Shakatiha Sada Tamikam Mayang Nama Mahapaga Yayadam Limame Vipuha Kalaborotiyang tu mayayam gunamayama toku shujahu gunamayayama maya gunamaya sorry maya gunamayama toku shujahu Purushwano Dama Putana Biryama Tatata Biryabana Tato Pavana Mahatatava Tatatava Mabhyakata Takala Joditan Tato Pavana Mahatatava Tat Mahatatat Tato Pavana Mahatatat Mahatatat Tato Pavana Mahatatat Tato pavana mahata tatatava mabhyakata atama. Tato pavana mahata tatatava mabhyakata ataka la chodita at. Pichinyana atama madhyahapstatam. Pichinyana atama atamadhyhasatam. Pishavam Pian jam satamonu taha. Pian jam satano. Pian jam. Pian jam satam. Pian jam satamonu taha. Sopiam shakuno kalang atama. Bhagavata darashatvi gocharaha. Bhagavata darashatvi gocharaha. Atmanam vyakarodam atama. Peshavasya sya. Sisara kushoyang. Sisara kushoyang. Mahata tatatava devikulvam no dahanan tatatava. Mahata tatatava devikul. Mahata tatatava devikulvam no dahanan tatatavam. Vyajayata. Karyakarana medicine. Okay. Karyakarana kaltarantamai. Putanandriya manomayahu. Should I listen to my voice? Or should I ignore my own voice for help? Interesting. Vaikari kasataija taija sashija. Vaikari kasataija sashija. Alright, just one more shloka and then I'll take my medicine. Body. Self. Vaikari kasatai jasashijang. Vaikari kasatai. Vaikari kasatai jasashijang. Alright, just one more shloka and I'll take my medicine. Listen to me, self. Vaikari kasatai jasashijang. Damasashijang. Shashijatyaham. Damasashijyatyaham tritang. Ahanantatatavadi. My body thinks I'm lying. Okay, I have to take my medicine after this show. I promise. In King Yahusha's name, I promise to take my medicine after this shloka. Amen. Okay. Namaste. Ahanan tatatavang devikulvang no mano. Vaikarikang da put. Vaikarikang shijang yetavang. Altan bivyanjanam yataha. That was, why was that easier than usual. Altan pivyanjanam yataha. Okay, medicine time. I promise myself that I'll do it. In King Yahusha's name, so I have to do it. How many? Just one. Okay, just one. I've learned to, I'm learning, I'm actually learning, I'm learning every day more and more how to negotiate with my own body or my desires, etc., etc. It could only be from my body, you know. Here we go. Taijasani nandriya nuyeva jinyana kalmamaya nica Tamaso putasu kishima diriyataha kam lingamata Kalamayam shayogena Bhagavata bhikkhu itam napaha napasono surutam sapasham bhikkhuvanan nilmame bhikkhuvanan nilmame anilopi bhikkhuvanan 나파소르 발라는 비타흐 사살장 루파타는 마트람 듀틸로카시양 로짜나무 아닐로나는 비탐 듀틸비꿀바트 빠라비 구슈이타무 듀틸비꿀바트 빠라 듀틸비꿀바트 듀틸비꿀바트 빠라비 구슈이타무 타츠땅은 포 라사마얌 깔라마얌 샤요가타흐 조티셔문 포누 삼스러실담 조티셔문 포누 삼스러실담 비꿀바드 브라흐마 비구슈이타무 비꿀바드 브라흐마 비구슈이타무 마힘 가는 타구누 마타드까라마얌 샤요가타흐 부당남 나파 앙디남 냐디아드 파비야 바라바라마 대슈엄 sorry 대슈엄 바라노 삼살강 디아탕 상은키암 구노는 비두허 에테 데바흐 깔라 베슈노허 깔라마 샴 살링은기나허 깔라맘 샬리 깔라마얌 샬링은기나허 깔라마얌 샬링은기나허 나나드바드 스바크리야니샤허 프로추허 브란잘라요 비푸무 데바 우주허 나마마테 데바바다라비는담 브라파는 나타 포파샤마 타파타파트라마 브라파는 나타 포파샤마 타파트라마 야나무라케탕 야탈로잔 야타 연자 소루 삼사라두학함 야타 연자 소루 야타 연자 소루 삼사라두학함 바히루쿠 슈이빠는 띠 바히루쿠 슈이빠는 띠 다다리아다스미는 파바 이샤 지바스타 파트라 요노 파하탕 지바스타 파트라 요노 파하탕 나 샬마 드마는 라파는 때 바가밤스타다방은 크리스트 차이창양 바가밤스타방은 크리스트 창양 사비디아 마타 아시라야마 마이가는 티 야드테 무카파드마 니도이시 찾는다 허수파일 널러쇼요 와우 수카파드마 니도이시 찾는다 허수파일 널러쇼요 마이가는 티 야드테 무카파드마 니도이시 찾는다 허수파일 널러쇼요 I want to do it one more time. 수카파드마니 너희 시 찾는다 허수빨 너희라쇼요. 수빨 너. That's why. Okay. 수카파드마니 너희 시 찾는다 허수빨 수빨 너희 러셔요. sorry. 말가는 띠 야드때 무카파드마니 너희 시 찾는다 허수빨 너희라쇼요. 수카파드마니 너희 시 찾는다 허수빨 너희라쇼요. 비비끄뜸 야시야 카말쇼 다사리드 바라양허 야시야 카말쇼 야시야 카말쇼다 사리드 바라야흐 야시야 카말쇼다 사리드 바라다 야시야 카말쇼다 사리드 바라야흐 바담 바담 딜타 바다흐 바라바느나흐 야주차드 타양 슈르타바티양 장 파크티양 사무무르지야마네 흐르다야바타양 지냐네나 바이라기야 바레나 티랑 브라제마 따뜻땡은 크리 사로자 비터머 따뜻땡은 크리 사로자 비터머 Vishvasya Janamastiti Samyamalte Janamastiti Samyamalte Krita Batan Rasya Padam Bujamte Prajama Salve Sharanam Yatishan Sumuratam Prayach Chatya Payam Sivapum Sam Yatasan Ubanan Tesati Dehagehe Mahamityu Tub Mama hamityu tadurang agrahanwam pumsam suduram pasatopi puryam 파제마 따뜻해 파가바는 바다부자무 바라흐르타는 딸마나사흐 wait almost screwed the entire thing up. Whew. I caught myself. Okay. 다는 바이 히아사드 브로트티 피라쿠 슈이 피리에 히아사드 브로트티 피라쿠 슈이 피리에 바라흐르타는 딸마나사흐 바레샤 아토나 바시아는 띠우드루 강양 바시아는 띠우루 강양 누남 예때 바다니아 사빌라사 라쿠슈여 바다니아 사빌라사 라쿠슈여 바네나 때데바 가타 수타야흐 브라브르드 타파크티양 비샤다 샤양 예 바이랑기야 사람 프라티라피아 보탐 여탄자사는 비유라 꾸는 터티 슈누염 мяу 여탄자사는 비유라 꾸는 터티 슈누염 따탕바레 자트마사마 티요가 발레나 자트마사마 티요가 발레나 지트방 프라크르팀 발리슈투아마 드밤에바 티라흐 부르샴 비샤는티 드슈엄 시라마흐 시아는 나투 세바야트 따뜻해 바얌 로카시스르 꾸쇼야야 로카사시스르 꾸쇼야디암 드바야 노스르 슈터 스트리 피라트마 피흐 스마 살베 비우크탕흐 스바비하 라따는 드람 나 샤크누마스 따트 프라티 할따베 샤크누마스 따트 프라티 할따베 야바드 발림 대장 하라마 가레 여통 바얌 자는 나마다마 야트라 야토페야네 야토파예 슈엄 이메 히 노강 발림 하라는 또는 나마다는 띠아누하흐 Two more shlokas left. 드밤 나흐 수라노마시 사는 바양남 sorry 구떠스탕 아디아흐 부르셔흐 부라노흐 드밤 대방 샤크디암 구너깔마요네오 레타스드 바장양 가비마다 토자흐 가비마다 테자흐 따또 바얌 사트 프라무캉 따달체 마푸비 망뜨마느 가라바마 김때 Tebam nahe sabachakushuha paridehi shakatiyang tebam kuriyang te yadanugrahanam. Iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapuranwe Paramahamsiyam Samhitayam Tritiyaskanante Vidurod Tabasambade Panchamotyayahu. Namaste. Let me get my translation. Once again, there's no digital translation. I just have the physical translation. Okay. I'm lecturing Srimad Bhagavatam. I did that like 55 years ago. Anyway, okay, I'll be back. Mic check. Okay. I'm learning to use what I have to the fullest extent, as much as I can, to the best of my talent. And that's when I watched, these lighting people and audio people and set people. Every time I worked for hours and hours. I should be able to pick up something from them. I should learn things easier than normal people, at least. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna extend this. And so I'm gonna be reading in this direction. Sorry, I just this is like far from what I used to do before my injury. It's sad. Anyway, okay. Discourse 5. He never got to the translation. He started crying. For what? We don't know. He never said anything. Discourse 5. Shri Shuka continued. Vidura, the foremost of the gurus, whose heart was purified by devotion to the imperishable Lord, Shri Guru Shunua, approached the sage Maitreya, of fathomless wisdom, who was staying at Haridwara, and gratified by his good disposition and other virtues, asked him. Vidura said, people perform actions for the sake of happiness, but they neither attain happiness nor succeed in ending their sorrow thereby. On the other hand, they undergo suffering again and again as a result of those acts. Therefore, O worshipful sage, be pleased to tell me what is advisable under the circumstances. The blessed devotees of Lord Janardana move about in this world just in order to shower their grace on men who have, through ill luck, turned their face away from Shri Guru Shunua, and are given to unrighteousness, and are therefore extremely miserable. Be pleased to point out to me, O foremost saint, the blessed path by following which people succeed in propitiating the Lord, who in his turn settles in their heart purified by devotion, and bestows on them the most ancient wisdom, which brings with it the realization of truth. Kindly also tell me what kind of deeds are performed by the Lord, who is the ruler of all the three worlds, and absolutely independent, when he descends into the world of matter. How, though actionless, he brought forth this universe at the dawn of creation. How, having established it on a firm footing, he provides a means of subsistence for all created beings. And how again, having withdrawn it into the cavity of his heart, and refraining from all activity, he retires into communion with his Yoga Maya. And finally, how, having entered it as the inner controller, the Lord of all masters of yoga, though one appears in diverse forms. Also recount to me the exploits that he performs as a mere sport for the well-being of the Brahmanos, the cows and the gods, in the course of his various avatars or descents into the world of matter. My mind does not feel sated, even though I go on hearing the nectar-like stories of Shri Krishna. Pray, further tell me, O chief of the Brahmanos, with what principles that suzerain Lord of all the worlds created the different worlds and their guardian deities, as well as the dark regions, wherein appear all classes of beings entrusted with different duties, and how the self-existent Lord Narayana, the maker of the universe, endowed all created beings with a distinctive disposition, activity, form, and name. And I've often heard, O worshipful sage, from the lips of the sage Vyasa, about the duties of the higher, as well as the lower classes of men. But I am now fed up with all other dharmas, conducive as they are to trivial joys, and find my sole delight in the stream of nectar that flows from the stories of Shri Krishna. As a matter of fact, who can be sated with the stories of Shri Krishna, which are sung with praise by seers in the assemblies of holy men like you? For, entering the cavity of a man's ears, the Lord cuts asunder the bond of attachment to his home, which throws one into the whirlpool of metempsychosis. It was with the intention of recounting the Lord's virtues that your friend, the sage Krishna Dvaipayana, composed the Mahabharata. For even there, while dwelling on the pleasures of sense, the mind of human beings is drawn towards the stories of Sri Hari. The attraction for the stories of Sri Hari, when it grows, creates aversion in the mind of a devout man for other things. Nay, it speedily puts an end to all the sorrows of the man who has tasted the joy flowing from the constant remembrance of Sri Hari's feet. I deplore those ignorant men who have a dislike for the stories of Sri Hari through their sins. And, therefore, deserve to be pitied even by the pitiable. The deity presiding over time cut short their allotted span of life, engaged as they are in idle talk, idle activities, and idle thought. Therefore, O Maitreya, friend of the afflicted, even as a bee gathers honey from the flowers, so be pleased to extract the essence of all stories in the shape of the stories of Sri Hari, the bestower of blessedness and the abode of sacred renown, and relate the same to me for my good. Also kindly recount to me the superhuman feats performed by the Lord when he descended into the world of matter, assuming his energy, for the sake of creation, preservation, and dissolution of the universe. Shri Shuka continued. Questioned thus by Vidura for the supreme good of men, the worshipful sage Maitreya addressed him as follows, showing great honor to him. Maitreya said, O pious Vidura, you have put mankind under a deep obligation by asking me this excellent question. Your mind is already fixed on the Lord, who is beyond sense perception, and your fame will thus be spread far and wide in this world. Vidura, it is not to be wondered at that you should have thus captivated Sri Hari, the Lord of the universe, by your exclusive devotion, begotten as you are by no less a personage than the sage Badarayano. You are no other than the worshipful Yama, the punisher of all creatures, descended, as a result of the imprecation pronounced by the sage Mandavya from the loins of the sage Vyasa, through the maidservant and concubine of the latter's uterine brother. Moreover, you are ever beloved of the Lord, as well as of his devotees. That is why, while departing from this world, the Lord commanded me to teach you wisdom. I therefore now proceed to recount in due order the Lord's pastimes, unfolded by his Muyogama-yang for the creation, preservation, and destruction of the universe. Before creation, this universe existed in no other form than the Lord, who is the very self and the ruler of all the jivas. The Spirit did not appear then in the form of many a subject and object, for it was his will that he should remain alone. He cast his eyes all around, but failed to perceive any object, for he shone all alone at that time. He felt as though he were non-existent, for all his powers lay dormant, although his consciousness was wide awake. It is this energy of the all-pervading Lord that is called Maya, which is of the nature of both cause and effect. It was with the help of this Maya, O blessed Vidura, that the Almighty Lord created this universe. When the equilibrium of the three gunas constituting this Maya was disturbed by force of time, the transcendent Lord, who is spiritual in essence, placed therein as Purusha, who is his own fragment, his seed in the form of Jidapasa. From this unmanifest, impelled by time, was evolved the Mahatattva, which, as the dispeller, was evolved the Mahatattva. Okay. I'm going to read this sentence again. It kind of doesn't make sense. From this unmanifest, impelled by time, was evolved the Mahatattva, which, as the dispeller of, was evolved the Mahatattva, which, as the dispeller of darkness. Okay, so they repeated a sentence twice. I mean, a line twice. So it's the same line twice. So I'm going to read it one more time. From this unmanifest, impelled by time, was evolved the Mahatattva, which, as the dispeller of darkness, is of the nature of understanding and is capable of manifesting the universe as existing in itself. Subject to the Chidapasa, the three gunas, and time, this Mahat, when it fell within the range of the Lord's vision, transformed itself with the intention of creating this universe. From the Mahatattva, as it underwent transformation, was evolved the principle of Aham, which, being of the nature of Atibhuta, Adhyatma, and Adhidaiva, is the cause of the five gross elements, the Indriyas, and the mind. Ahangankara, the ego, is of three kinds: Vaikarika, Taijasa, and Tamasika. From the Sattvica ego, as it underwent transformation, sprang up the mind, as well as the deities presiding over the senses, who are all of a Sattvica type, revealing as they do the objects of senses. The senses of perception, as well as the organs of action, are evolutes of the Rajasika ego alone, whereas from the Tamasika ego was evolved the source of the other subtle elements. And this latter again is the cause of ether, which serves as an illustration of the spirit. When ether came within the range of the Lord's vision along with time, Maya and the Jiva, they combined to produce the sensation of touch. And this latter, as it underwent transformation, evolved the air. The most powerful air, even as it underwent transformation, combined with ether to produce the sensation of color, and from color was evolved fire, the illuminator of the world. Fire, when it came within the range of the Lord's vision and underwent transformation, combined with air as well as with time, Maya and the Jiva, to produce water, which is an absolute of taste. Water, when it came within the sight of the all-pervading Brahma and underwent transformation, combined with fire as well as with time, Maya and the Jiva, to evolve the earth, which has odor for its special characteristic. Of the elements beginning with ether, O blessed Vidura, the later in evolution, the elements, the larger number of qualities it should be understood to possess. For every effect naturally inherits the characteristics of its cause along with its own characteristics. The deities presiding over the Mahatattva and other categories, sharing as they do the characteristics of time, Maya, and the Jiva, are rays of Lord Vishnu himself. But when they were unable to do their work because of their heterogeneity, they prayed to the Almighty Lord with joined palms. The gods said, "We bow, O Lord, to your lotus feet, that relieve the agony of the suppliant, even as an umbrella affords relief from the heat of the sun, and by resorting to whose souls striving men easily drive away the endless woes of earthly existence. Because living beings in this world, O Creator and Lord of the universe, never enjoy peace of mind, stricken as they are by the threefold agony. Therefore, O Lord, do we resort to the shade of your feet, which is the abode of wisdom. You have taken shelter in your feet, which are of the abode of sanctity, which the seers search for in seclusion with the help of Vedic mantras, that are like birds having their nest in the lotus of your mouth, and which are the source of the Ganga, the foremost of all the rivers, whose water possesses the virtue of wiping out one's sins. We resort to the footstool bearing your lotus feet, by contemplating on which in the heart what is being purified through reverence and devotion in the shape of hearing the divine names and glory, etc. Your votaries succeed in controlling their mind with the help of wisdom, strengthened by dispassion. Lord, you have descended into the world of matter for creating, preserving, and destroying the universe. We will take refuge in your lotus feet, which, when meditated upon, vouchsafe fearlessness to their worshippers. We resort, O Lord, to your lotus feet, which are far removed from such men as have deep-rooted, though false, identification with their frail body and habitation, as well as with persons and things connected with them, looking upon them either as their very own. We resort, O Lord, to your lotus feet, which are far removed from such men as have deep-rooted, though false, identification with their frail body and habitation, as well as with persons and things connected with them, looking upon them either as their very self or their own, even though you dwell in their own body, as the inner controller. They whose inner mind is led astray by their senses, that are ever moving among the unworthy objects of the world, O suzerain Lord of Wybrian, are therefore surely unable to see those devotees who enjoy the privilege of beholding the elegance of your graceful footsteps. They, on the other hand, O Lord, whose heart has been purified through devotion, intensified by drinking the nectar of your stories, duly attain that spiritual insight whose essence lies in dispassion, and easily ascends to your eternal abode. Even so, other wise men who have conquered your most powerful prakriti by force of yoga, consisting in concentration of mind on the self, undoubtedly enter you, the Supreme Spirit, though their hardship is great, whereas there is no hardship in adoring you. O Primal Lord, we who are ever yours have been created by you, one after another, with the help of the three gunas that constitute our very nature, with the intention of evolving the universe. Yet we are all disjoined. That is why we are unable to present to you the universe, which will serve as a means of carrying on your future pastimes. Therefore, unborn Lord, devise some means whereby we may be enabled to offer our tribute to you in its entirety at the allotted time, and whereby we may also derive our sustenance and
all the beings may get their food without any let or hindrance, offering their tribute to you as well as to us. You, the immutable ancient person alone, are the primal cause of us gods as well as of the other evolutes. It was you, again, O unborn Lord, who placed the seed in the form of the conscious Jiva in the womb of your energy, Maya, who is the source of the three gunas as well as of all activity. O Supreme Spirit, what shall we, the deities presiding over the Mahatattva and others, do for you, since that is the supreme for which we are born? Lord, we depend on your... O Supreme Spirit, what shall we, the deities presiding over the Mahatattva and others, do for you, since that is the purpose for which we are born? O Lord, we depend on your grace alone. Therefore, for success in the work of creation, pray confer on us your divine vision, along with your creative energy. Thus ends the fifth discourse in Book 3 of the great and glorious Bhagavata Purana, otherwise known as the Paramamsa Samhita. Yeah, the length of the shlokas were longer than the average ones. So even though it's 55 shlokas, it's really more than 70 shlokas. I've read a lot today, so it's 15 minutes total. I wasn't taking a break, so I do that sometimes. Sorry about this. But yeah. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna do some more Sanskrit studies, but since I did 15 minutes of it already, I'm just gonna probably do like 1 hour more. Thank you very much. Namaste. Mic check. It's too low now. My setup's getting better. It's one day it's gonna be perfect for me. I don't know exactly what to do in every single situation. Thank you. Have a good day.